I'm gonna bet again here. That 4. Kind of bluffing score, almost, to be honest. Hey Kabapu, I'm actually playing fixed limit hold'em, so I'm not playing no limit, so I'm playing fixed limit hold'em. I started with $20. I started with 5 cents, 10 cents tables, which is with 200 big bets. So we're talking about big bets here with the fixed limit hold'em. So that's kind of aggressive. Of course, 200 big bet start, but we had a pretty good start, as you probably just saw on my graph. So yeah. Currently I'm sitting at 430 bucks. I was already at more than 800, I think, so unfortunately, so yeah. Bonbon Bear, I don't believe him. He got dealt in the hand and then he raised and now he called the flop. I actually do not believe him, but that is pretty bad river, to be honest. I'm gonna call anyway. Nice. I was right. I didn't believe him. I was right. My reads are definitely spot on today, so I'm definitely happy about that. So yeah, I just wish that I wouldn't have that kind of downswing, right? Downswing on 1-2 tables. Nice 7, let's see the flop. Wow, he actually open limp and folds. that's even worse than that open raising and folding. I mean, not sure if that's worse. That's not worse, but still it's pretty bad. Someone limps and folds to a raise, and like 3 players in. He has 7 deuce here. He has pretty good odds on the flop anyway. So. Just complaining here. I'm just trying to see the flop. The flop is nothing that we be excited about. So you know, I'm just folding here. Playing for 3 hours exactly. So that means 45 more minutes here. We are gonna raise Ricard Ovinog. Yeah, something like that. I mean, the flop obviously we didn't hit anything, so and we got raised by the Rex right away, so I'm just gonna fold. I want to say it's kind of like a pretty kind of okay board for me, to be honest. The problem here is that even ace high is gonna calm me down quite a lot, but I can do some bluffs there. But when I got raised right away, I just folded. Yeah, Freeman. Yeah, let's 3-bet against him. Angelina dong betting again, of course. The red actually, wow, actually wakes up with a hand. Check raise me on the flop. Well, now I can fold. If I was somehow still good here, no, definitely not. Not sure I bet here against Freeman. I assume I'm quite behind here, and he now bets now an ace, so that was kind of bad. Is there any difference in odds to call between limit, no limit, or calling is based on villain tendencies mainly? Definitely there's not any difference. If you have odds to call, you definitely have to just compare like your range with you have to just compare your range with with villain's range, and of course I'll just go up from there. So yeah, definitely the same. But you get so good odds here. The biggest difference here, obviously, with no limit is that you have so good odds here that you can just call even with the gut shot. You can call with some overcards. You can call with backdoor straights, backdoor flush, stuff like this. So and people always never fold. So yeah. You will finish this challenge in no time. Yeah, well, I actually thought I'm gonna finish in like a few weeks ago already, just because we were, as you probably saw on my graph, we were so close to a finishing line. Like I only needed like $100 more to win on 1-2, but instead of winning 100 bucks, I just lost 400. So, but yeah. Well, Philadelphobia, he actually I mean, he played aggressive pre-flop, but there was like an ace on the board, he actually slowed down and didn't bet anymore. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna call again and see what happens on the river. Of course he bets. I'm actually gonna fold. I mean, I can't. I called like 2 times here. I'm gonna call, and he's gonna show me an ace. I mean, he has to show me an ace here, and he does. So my read on him is still fine, but I had to make a call there anyway. Bluffing here against Angelina. Didn't succeed, so just folding there. Just hoping that he's doing some weird stuff. He could be bluffing there on me on the river. I wouldn't be surprised about that, but it's kind of hard for me to raise him back there. The F1 guy don't bets again, so let's just call here. I can't be raising here against these tight players here. No, he checks. That's interesting. I'm not gonna raise. I'm just gonna bet here. How about rake paid? I have no idea how much rake I pay here. I'm actually collecting all the data, so I'm gonna do like a calculator for this stuff here, like for calculating for VPP and FP stuff. So I'm gonna have this this info pretty soon, but not right now, unfortunately. The rake is the usual. I mean, that was interesting. Capping and check raising, so that definitely means that he has a pretty good hand here, or he has a pure bluff. So I assume he has a pretty good hand, and he has aces. Yeah. So yeah, I was running pretty well. I'm playing pretty well throughout the entirety of this live stream, but now I start losing hands in the last hour, in the last half an hour, unfortunately. I mean, that was kind of obvious that so he actually probably had like king queen or something like that, I assume. King jack, yeah. Can't call this. What did he have then when I had a pair of kings? He folded, so that's fine. You're basically not folding very often, limit. Yeah, that is definitely correct. As you can see here, I'm playing about 1/3 of my hand, so my VPIP is around 33%, maybe a bit more here in these limits. And my when to showdown is like 41, 40. Nah, it's way more here. It's like 43%. So and that's a lot. So obviously when going to showdown in 43% when playing 1/3 of hands is definitely quite a lot. So. Wow, quads here. Nice. So I'm sure this Rice Dave seems, I don't know, kinda he maybe is a candidate for my blue tech here, which means that he is kind of loose, but kind of aggressive post flop, pre-flop, but passive post flop. You know, so yeah, that was my take on his stats here. Not yet, that's true, but I think Ragbag is so important in fixed limit. Yeah, definitely, definitely, Ragbag is definitely important in fixed limit hold'em. So you definitely should be gunning for being a supernova. If you try to play these hands like try to play these limits seriously, so definitely go for supernova. Yeah. Break was also was always a big part of winnings here in a fixed limit hold'em. So yeah, this time I just raised because my hand wasn't like super duper great, so I definitely need to protect my hand. That's why I raised on the flop and on the turn. If I had like a really good hand, obviously I would just wait him to bluff and just raise him on the turn or something like that, but not in this case. Angelina's actually winning $50 here. Not in this table, not in this hands, but in general, he's winning. This table is pretty bad, to be honest. One player is not the best, which is this guy who is afraid of boldness, I guess. They're like two tight guys, I assume. Wow, family pot here and kept one. You don't see that quite often. I'm gonna check raise here with a 4. Definitely need to be careful about my hand here. It's definitely not unbeatable. Wow, he either has a wow. How the hell did I win this with ace and king on the board? I mean, he open raise and bet and 3-bet the flop. I assume he has like jack 10 of diamonds. Queen 10, yeah, close enough. Can I cold call here? I'm not. I could cold call for a backdoor flush draw. Maybe when ace or king might be good. Probably not. But yeah, I have to change this table really. It's not good anymore. Any good tables out there? Yeah. No. I thought Gustavo has more dollars than that in his pocket. And for now it's gonna be fine. Red here open raises Angelina, cold calls, 7s is gonna be pretty hard to play against these two players, I think, so let's see how it goes. 7-8, 10-10, king, kind pony got lucky there on the turn. I actually hit that 10 for a set. I kinda got lucky here, I guess. What to do here with my 9s? I'm gonna bet. I mean, I have to protect my hand here. Can give him free turns. I could call here. I mean, my hand is so good here that I could actually see just a call there and raise the turn. With ace and that ace and a 10, he can actually, obviously he can hit at an ace or a 10 sometimes. Obviously it's not like he will always have like a really shitty hand here. So I could see I just called there. I kind of scared both of these guys away. Unfortunately, so yeah, I'm gonna quit this table now that I actually did that already. Check raise the flop. That's interesting. I wouldn't mind him a calls from time to time here, but at 6, for example, I'm beating like 10-7 here, jack 10, and stuff like this, some flush draws, so like a 5-7. I'm not being 5-7 anymore, but like on the flop on the turn, I'm saying that 6 wasn't the best, so. Which table was that? Why didn't I sit down at the table? Yeah, I didn't really sit. Mr. Ivan here. Pay the blind. We know what we think about players who pay the blind like this. We know they're not very good usually. Oh, he was the one who was 3-better. That's fine. So let's just put him all in and let's win this hand. Oh, that was nice river. One outer basically on the river. One outer on the river. Nice hand. He had like 1% of winning chances there, like 1 point something. I think it was the percentage here. But he got it anyway. He 3 flops, no flops, gets a full house. Nice hand. Not full house, set, a set of nines. So half an hour more of play. You know what? I'm not gonna refresh my graph for the last part. I know that I didn't do. I know that I lost quite a lot of hands here, so I'm not willing to refresh my graph here. It's just gonna look a bit depressing after we were up. How much we were up? Wow, $70 already. I'm not gonna 3-bet with king, whatever I had, king 6 with that. King 8, yeah, I'm gonna 3-bet against Angelina here. Hoping that I get heads up here, that Dread doesn't call. I mean, if Dread is gonna call here, lots of times I have to tighten my range here, to be honest. In spots like this. Obviously, I'm top pair now, so I'm not going anywhere. Hey, Green King, final table. What? What are you playing? Wow, that jack is pretty bad. That jack is pretty bad. I'm gonna bet anyway. I'm not sure what these guys are gonna call. I assume Angelina here can call with 7-3 suited, sure. But the jack wasn't the best. I assumed Red would don't bet that jack. I don't know. I'm happy that I actually got a call by Angelina here. That's why I actually bet there. I think that's a pretty good flop for my hand. 4-9, Jack 3-5 should be good. That 10 is not the best. I might go for a check on, hoping that he bets here with Ace 8 offsuit. 9-7. That was pretty good. Check too. Dread actually check raised me on this flop. Well, I have pretty good hand, so not willing to fold, but not willing to play aggressively anymore. I mean, when he cold calls the flop and check raise the turn here, the flop here, I assume he has a hand here. But I hit flush now, nice. He actually had 10 deuce. He was cold calling with 10 deuce. I guess he said, oh, that's like a Doll Brunson hand or whatever. Let's cold call with it. what a poker styles bullshit, I guess he's saying here. But I mean, he had 10 deuce offsuit. He can't really be saying anything bad. Oh, so I was capping here. He was so low with his state that I just kept here. Now I mean, I'm not sure if I should be value betting here again. I guess I am. I'm kind of afraid that he has a better hand than me, and he actually has queen. So yeah, if I would check, he would bet anyway. So I had 3 deuce. So my intentions were good, but unfortunately, I had just a bit too good of a hand pre-flop. But against his range, obviously my hand was pretty good. I was even surprised that he just called down here with a pair of queens, but definitely saved me a few dollars there. Ace 9 suited, can I raise this against this guy? Yes, I can. Wow, now 2 players are in. Well, now I'm cold calling 2 here. It's gonna be another family pot? Yes. Come on, Gustav. Yes, nice. Family pot. I'm gonna call once, obviously with my gut shot here. I assume there's lots of blockers out there, so it's not like I had the best hand here out there. There's also flush draw, but still. Hoping for a queen. But I'm hoping for an 8 also. I'm not folding now. Wow. Really Parky. I kinda have to give him credit here. Raising here in spots like this, so. Wow, sevens. Nice hand, nice hand. Didn't really change much with me with that when he hit the 7, but yeah. I'm gonna check raise here. I'm just hoping that the rise they finally bet sometime at one point here, and he doesn't even bet here. So I'm not sure what he was open raising with. And Queen 8, so my checks were fine. I was obviously hoping that he either hits the Jack or that he hits that King, but he didn't hint anything like that. So obviously Ace Queen would be bet, but I kind of assumed he would bet Ace Queen on the flop. I assume. Oh, Limit Cat is in the room. I didn't notice him before. Oh right, I brought him here, right. Let's play this hand. Let's play this hand, and then I'm gonna bring Limit Cat here in. You know what? I'm gonna just 3-bet here. I don't think I'm gonna see any Jack behinds here really, but I think it's fine. That's interesting that he actually decides to that 9 is pretty bad. So if I were ahead before, like against Queen Jack or something like that, I'm probably not ahead anymore. So I'm just hoping that the board pairs here, and it didn't. So am I really willing to fold here? He could have like an Ace Queen here still. So I would play like aggressive like did. So like he did. So I have to call. I have 15-1. I have to call, even though I am losing this hand against King Jack. That's fine. I wonder what Kind Pony had. Probably Ace King, I assume. Wow, he actually has 7s. Here's our Limit Cat, guys. Yay! Say hello. Say hey. Meow. Meow. Yeah, that was his saying hello. Check 8, let's defend. Let's 3-bet here with 8s. So do you recommend any good books website for learning fixed limit hold'em? So do you know any books, Limit Cat? I know some. The books, I wouldn't really recommend any books, to be honest. What I would recommend is basically either Poker Strategy forums and Poker Strategy website for their limit hold'em articles, or maybe something like Deuces Cracked. I think Deuces Cracked have the best limit hold'em material, even though it's kinda old now and outdated. But I still think it's the best. So this time, obviously, Dread, he's like raising when he actually doesn't have anything, but obviously he was he slow playing that ace or something? Not sure what he checked there. Limit Cat is bumping into my monitor right now, so that's why the webcam is a bit shaky. So he's here. My companion here all the time on the table when I'm playing. Yeah, just lie down and just enjoy the games. Diabolito, thank you for the follow. So we're in the last 25 minutes of our live stream here. Losing some hands, not doing the best in the last part, unfortunately. I'm gonna bet against Gustavo here, or I'm gonna check behind and call the river. No, I'm gonna bet anyway. I'm gonna bet. I kind of assumed that he would raise with an ace or do something, maybe even don't bet. So I'm fine with just betting there for value / for protection, obviously. Um, 7-8 against free money is fine. I'm gonna check raise right away. He's open raising probably like 30% of his button. I mean 17, but I think it's fine. That king is pretty bad. I'm gonna continue betting here. He folds, nice. He might even fold a better hand than mine. I wouldn't be like surprised if he folds like a pair of whatever, pair of eights, pair of nines. Nah, that wouldn't happen. Right limit, that won't happen. And I'm also going to do, I'm saying this for like a month probably already. And I'm also going to record some fixed limit hold'em videos, some like not really like teaching videos or something like that, but just like just for the people or sort of for players who never met before with fixed limit hold'em and they would love to play or just try to play them. I could do like videos about like bankroll management, starting hand charts and stuff like this. So but I'm saying this for like a month now. I have some of the like episodes or whatever you want to call it written down already, but I just need to start shooting them really. It was kind of okay. This table bottom left is not the greatest, but it's okay. This table seems okay too, especially with Red and Phil here. Unfortunately, and the Angelina guy or whatever was his nickname is gone. I'm not refreshing my graph for the last half an hour already, so I'm gonna go through without refreshing the last 20 minutes too. There's gonna be a bit of a surprise at the end, I guess. I like surprises. Let's hope they are positive ones, not negative ones. Bonbon Bear, he was like he dong bet before in an exact situation like this, and he had like king high, but that is a bit different scenario, to be honest. It's a bit different, but I'm gonna call now that the river breaks. I'm gonna call, and he did basically the same thing that he did before with the king high. So nice. I'm glad that I had a read before, so I'm glad that I called before. If I wouldn't have called in the hand before, I wouldn't have known that he can do this. So it would be way tougher for me to call with a hand like this in a spots like this. So but now that I know, it's kind of easy. So let's make a note actually on this. So that he actually did it twice. Limit. Did he move my monitor? He did, but it's still fine. Was calling with pair of fives, but now that it actually got raised here and all sort of stuff, I'm just gonna fold. Bonbon Bear unfortunately quit, so I'm not sure about this table anymore. I think this pet guy with I think that's Justin Bieber in his avatar. I think, I'm not sure if that's true. I don't think he's like a loose passer or anything like that. I would definitely make a note on that right away if I would think that. But yeah, this table is basically not pretty good anymore. I'm gonna brace here just because this guy actually he was dealt in the hand, so I don't really believe his raise here. And again, I have to fold here. We're playing quite aggressively here. I like it. I mean. But and he actually fold, by the way. So yeah, my read was still good again. And against Red, I think I can safely bet 3-bet here. I wonder, he probably had like, what, ace-8 or something like that? I assume he had the 8 here. Wow, he also had a flush. Oh, that was unlucky for him. He's gonna be a bit whiny, I assume, in the chat. Nope, not yet, not yet. Still waiting. Hey, Poker Hell, welcome back. Welcome back, Poker Hammer. Let me find a table. Here it is. Oh, with a Poker Hammer in. That's fine. Because there's Abacus, there's also me, so where Abacus goes, I go. And by the way, Limit Cat actually fall asleep here. Between my keyboard and my and my monitor. Nice. Queen 8 suited. So Abacus, I mean, I still do not know if he's actually avoiding me or is he just does he lose that much as he just squeeze the table. I mean, I have the worst seat at the table anyway, but it's fine. I might even change the table if I find a better one. To be honest, I wouldn't mind queening this table, even though we have Abacus here. I noted on field before with a yellow color deck, but I'm actually not sure anymore. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna donk bet here right away. I don't know why. This is what I decide here. But now I'm just gonna call and raise the turn to a safe turn. And this is definitely a safe turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna raise right away. I'm gonna call here once and just fold now. It's a pretty small pot, so. I'm hoping he limped with 5s or something like that. Well, I have the nuts, so just betting like crazy here. He actually folds. That was an interesting hand. Use 9, let's fold for 10 also. Is Abacus so weak? Yes. Yes. He's one of the most probably one of the most weak players that I usually see. You know what? Let's just limp against Dread, and how we're gonna pronounce his nickname? Burno. Oh right, it's Burno. I'm excited. It looks like this format is for me. Thanks for seeing me. Yeah, I'm great to hear that. That's awesome. It's definitely pretty fun. I'm gonna call here for my backdoor straight outs. Poker Hammer being grammar Nazi here in the stream. Well, it's not really grammar Nazi. It's how do you say I don't know. Just fold now. I mean, I could even call here. I wouldn't mind a call, but I mean, I kind of believe when he donk bets against like 3 other players. I do believe that. I don't believe when he pays the blind and then he raises. I don't believe that, but I do believe when he what he did here when he donk bets against 3 or 4 other players. What's up, limit? What did you hear? I did put a bit too high this, right? This. Ace 9. Yeah, sure, suited, so why not? This one. Also bettable, but the flop is pretty gross, so yeah. Alexi might fold right away. Not sure about Avox. He's probably not folding right away. He's calling with 2 cards. Oh nope, he's not. Well, now it's pretty easy now that I can just bet here with my top pair 10. Judge Dredd actually decide. Oh wow, he also raises, Abacus raises. So I'm losing this hand. So 6-4. That's fine. Nice hand. Am I gonna raise here or I'm just gonna call here? Let's raise, just for lows. I wouldn't mind like check behind on the turn. The jack is not the best, so I wouldn't mind, like I said, I wouldn't mind check behind here. Unfortunately, Deuce of Hearts doesn't really help me much here. Now that the burner here falls, do I beat anything here against Dredd? I mean, I could get him to fold maybe Ace 10, like, or Ace Queen once in a blue moon. I don't even think that's true, but can I get him to fold? Am I actually against better against some of his range? Maybe against Queen 10, but that's really a stretch, so I'm just gonna fold, unfortunately. Not being nuts, he just didn't say it right. Yeah, I know. So we have 10 more minutes, guys. 10 more minutes. We're playing for 3 hours and 35 minutes. We played almost 1,000 hands already, so it's gonna be a pretty big day today. I'm definitely gonna call once here. I'll probably fold and improved. Opal 10 is big player too. Yeah, Opal 10 I know. But oh, he's not here tails. But I'm not sure if he's Abacus. What do you want to say? Like his style is definitely Delta different. I'm not sure if the Opal 10 is actually loose passive or is he. The problem here is that when I'm always thinking about Opal, I always think about like the good Opal, the good player Opal, who's not playing fixed limit hold'em anymore. Not sure if he is Czech or Slovakian. I think he's Czech, yeah. Or no, maybe Slovakian. Oof. That's bad. Ten should be good, right? Against Brno. 9. Sure. I'll just continue betting here. And let's bet everywhere. I'm really interested in the graph at the end. I'm hoping that I'm gonna fish out like a $40 profit. I would be really happy about winning $40 here today. But we never know. That's why we're not refreshing our graph, so that we get some excitement at the end. A bit surprised. Maxud Gaming, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Mirror's Mafia, sir. What happened with this? Did I put it a bit too high? Ah, it's fine. Who cares? Don't really need to see my beautiful face here. You need to see the tables. Oh, unless you want to see Miss Limit Cat. You need to see limit cat, yeah. 10-7 raised right away. Parky played pretty aggressive post flop. That's interesting. He's like loose passive pre-flop, but really aggressive post flop, as you can see here. He folded here. That is fine. I'm just staying here at this table because of the red, so you made 20 squats for that, nice. Well, interesting flop. So fast checks, which are always worrying me. Always worried about fast checks. Cold call pre-flop, and now he calls here. I'm gonna check behind and do anything on the river. Can I call? I'm curious. I am curious, to be honest. I'm curious. I'm just gonna call him because I'm curious. And he has it's like it's totally like boring hand, and I didn't get anything out of this hand really. Is that he cold calls ace jack on a small blind and then check calls top pair as ace flop. Didn't get much of this hand here really, even though I called. There didn't get much info. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I can call one more. And I'm gonna donk bet now with a queen. By the way, today Juventus wins, if anyone wonders. I'm not really interested in the finals, to be honest. Obviously, I was still watching the matches when Liverpool was still in Europe, but after that I wasn't really paying attention. So yeah, I would obviously kind of prefer that Juve wins, obviously, over Real Madrid. Kind of. I assume that Juve obviously is the underdog here, so I'm kind of always rooting for the underdog. So that's what same thing that I'm doing here today. So I'm gonna be rooting for Juve, but I'm not gonna be watching the game. I'd rather play here. The probably the thing is the tables are gonna be pretty bad today. Everybody's gonna be out and watching the games, and I assume the tables are gonna be pretty crappy today in the afternoon or in the evening. So yeah, we'll see. Definitely rather play than watch Juventus win, or Real Madrid, whatever. But yeah, definitely rooting for Juventus. Why did you hear limit? Why did you hear? Yeah, it's a good boy. I have to show this somehow. Just look at this, guys. Just look at this cuteness. Can you see it? This is how limit cast is on my computer. Hey, limit. Yeah. Limit cat. Give me high five. Give me high five. That is the smallest high five possible, but yeah, it is. Boink. Oh, what was that limit? Oh, there was enough, right? I have culling here. So what happened here? I called, I assumed here. I'm gonna 3-bet here. Gonna check raise here against kind pony, I assume. Yeah, I wish I would donk bet. Wasn't really following this hand. Raise. Wow, I 3-bet here, and even Abba Gold calls, kind pony calls here, so I'm done with the hand. Your Champions League finished in August, basically. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't particularly good season for Liverpool, unfortunately. So but yeah, it is what it is. I'm just missing Suarez, really. He's just so amazing. Missing Suarez, yeah. I wouldn't let him go even for like, I don't know, 200 million euros. I wouldn't let him go. Yeah, actually finished the day that he sold Suarez, exactly. Hey Aika, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. So a few more minutes here of our play. I'm gonna play like 1 or 2 orbits more and then we'll call it a day, guys. Good boy limit, yeah. He's sleeping again. Like he's under the keyboard right now. If you can believe it. Well, that's interesting. Wow. And I can't even 3-bet here. I can't 3-bet this. I just can't. And even 6 is pretty even seals the deal here, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna call here. I'm just hoping he's doing this with a7 or ace queen. Man, people are. No wonder we were doing so good in here on live stream. You can see how people are playing here. It's just nuts, really. So yeah, this is gonna be our last orbit here. So I'm gonna sit out the next big blind here already. Gonna do that on this table the next hand. So I have to call once here against Abacus. I'm gonna check raise here, even though his under the gun range is I guess pretty tight. It is, but I think the flop is pretty good for my hand. I have to fold against Abacus. I don't know. And now I'm not even gonna get called by like some hand to think that I'm doing this with a draw. And he actually called me anyway. Nice. So sit out next big blind here, sit out next big blind at this table. He called me with ace jack, but that was pretty good result. Gonna raise here, 3-bet here. I mean, not the best 3-bet in the world, but I don't mind. The king is really bad. I mean, there's really not many cards that actually helps me here. I mean, there obviously are some that helps me, but I still don't really like it. I'm gonna go for a check call. Not sure why I decided that, but my jack is not the best one. Kind of worried that I'm doing this with the worst hand here. So we'll see just in a second here. And he actually had the best hand. So my intuition was right again. At least I'm happy for that today. Check raise here with a pair of 5s. Now betting here and betting again with that queen. I guess at least a bit ace queen now or whatever. Six-8. Wow, he actually caught a 6 on the turn. Silver, we saw him before with that hand that he had like ace queen when he was bluffing on like 7-5-5 board. So I was definitely betting off 3-betting here, but Phil was he got there before me, I guess. A few live streams ago, he was also like lying on my tables, right? The limit cat. He's obviously, for all of you who are new right now, or who are here, the limit cat is here lying on my table. As you can see, tucked under the keyboard. He's actually under the keyboard here. So and he was like laying at the table, and he was like smacking with his tail, right? And he actually clicked on my mouse, and he like cold calls on Jack 9 with Jack 9 offsuit on the button, and he cold calls when someone opened. I was, no, Limit Cat, what are you doing? And we actually won that hand at the end. So there's a fun fact for you. Not gonna ISO rate. Maybe I would ISO raise from the bottom, but not from the cutoff. Even Dread hasn't folded any big blinds so far. So even my ISO raise wouldn't be like the super duper best ISO raise ever. Only a few more hands, guys, and then we are done for today. For the live stream on Saturday. By the way, my next live stream will be on Monday, starting as usual with 11:30 a.m. Central PM time, or 5:30 a.m. Eastern time, or PokerStars server time if you prefer. So yeah, just so you know, I'm gonna post the notification here anyway. So King 8, not gonna raise the last hand here. Let's fold. No, let's fold. Yeah, let's fold the hand and let's close down the table. Let's close this table too here with Queen 4 suited. Not gonna play. So one more or two more hands here, and then we are done. Then we can see how good or how bad we did today. How bad we did in the last. I haven't refreshed my graph for 49 minutes. So it's gonna be interesting. Definitely gonna be interesting to see. I'm gonna do an update, like weekly update. I'm gonna do it tomorrow on Poker Strategy forums. I'm also gonna post my overall dollar graph and overall big bet or big blind graph if you prefer. By the way, big bet is 2 times the big blind, or two big blinds are 1 big bet. So we're talking about big bets here usually on Fixed Limit Hold'em. So yeah, I'm gonna post it update tomorrow on Poker Strategy forums. I'm also gonna post some pictures of course, from my weekend getaway. And I was on the seaside, so yeah. Also gonna upload my live stream. I'll upload all my live streams on the YouTube, so definitely also subscribe there or follow me there if you want to see some old action. But of course, there's better way to catch my live stream here on Twitch than I'm watching my old videos. But some guys like it, so that's why I did do this. Yeah, that was it, guys. That was it for day 51. So let's pull the Hold'em manager here and let's update it. So let's see how we did. So no idea. I would be fine with $40, to be honest. That would be pretty great. 65, wow, nice. We did fine, yes. 65 big bets win. I mean, $65 is exactly 65 big bets win, and after being like down like 300 big bets, we definitely needed a session like this. So it was pretty good session. So let me now update my my info here on the stream. So I'm just gonna update my my bankroll challenge and stuff like this. So let's see, this is my bankroll. So they it's still week 17, so day 51. It's today is what, 6th of June. So Limit Cat pouring here. So we played for 3 hours and 56 minutes. So that means 236 minutes. We played 1040 hands and we won $65.64. Finally winning session. Oops. So we're gonna start with a bit less than $500 in the next day. So let me just make a note with how many VPs I also started. So I'm just gonna go black for a second. I have to open some other file that I don't really want you to see, to be honest. So here it is. I am back, guys. Let's see how many VPs we won today. 1105556. Yes, a bit less than 200 VP points, which is pretty good for considering that we are playing this limit, that we're playing that we are playing 50 cents $1. So I have to make a note on that we were just playing 50 cents $1. So for example, we were playing 1-2 almost exclusively since day 38, so basically for 13 days, but unfortunately we had to move down, as you can see here. So let me have a note on the VP stores 6213 and on the FP. So yeah, let's update my bankroll info here on the live stream. So day 52, which will happen, by the way, on Monday, like I said before. Next live stream, as you can see here, here's my notification. We're gonna start with where is the bankroll info? Here it is. Day 52, we're gonna start with $497. We're kind of close, actually. We're definitely kind of close of making another shot at 1-2. I would do it at probably like $550, and considering we also have some FPV points here. We have 2,300 FPV points. We can buy $25 bonus in the store actually, which would mean that we are actually are currently at around $523, which is pretty close of making a shot at the next limit at 1-2 again. So if I have on Monday, by the way, is going to be, like I said, my next live stream. So it's going to be week 18 actually, day 52 on Monday. I assume that's going to be 8th of June 2015. If we we have another like a day like today, like $65 today, we can then in the next live stream we can actually make another shot. So yeah, that's gonna be it, guys, for day 51 for our Saturday live stream. I hope you liked it. We did good at the end. We actually had a pretty good winning day, so you definitely have to be satisfied with $65 in profit here. Obviously I would prefer this to be on 1-2. That would mean like $130 profit, but yeah, it is what it is. The 50 cents $1 tables are definitely were definitely easier than 1-2, so that's why we also did a bit better here. So yeah, that's it. Thanks guys for coming here. Thanks guys for your support, for your follows, thanks for my subscribers here. Thanks for chatting here in the Twitch chat, of course, and I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, by the way, tomorrow, right? I'm gonna see 5 of the guys tomorrow who won the tickets for Team Pro Online Free Roll. Those were AXN, Motley, Imklit, Falco, and Ryder. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow in the free roll. But everyone else, I guess, we'll see each other on Monday. So yeah, good luck at the tables.